everyone. In this occasion, okay, is not recording. Yes, it is. Hi, everyone. In this occasion, we're gonna see how actually my code is applying the MVC pattern. This is going to be like a, how can I say, like a brief video. It is not going to take more than 5 minutes, but it's important to you to see it for you to feel more secure. This is the course from Udemy. I usually go to Udemy to check the things and like to update myself and to refresh my mind with the knowledge that I have. And I have just realized that actually what I told you about the MVC pattern that we're applying, that trust me, it was from my mind completely. It is even completely the same to this one that this man here is also applying. Also, it's not the same, it's not completely super the same. Even mine is even better, being honest, because his is kind of weaker. But what I want you to see is not the weaknesses or making comparisons. It's just to understand that making the MVC pattern can be even something personalized. You can make your own way of MVC, atomic design, uh, and many others. There are a lot of patterns to designs, to web design. The code, the structure. You can take whatever pattern you want, and let's show it to you just right now, really, really fast. And here, I will just take my the head here and lower down the level of the volume of this video. And you will see, for example, look, this is on the pages. I sadly the image is not in a super quality, but actually it is at the highest that Udemy is allowing me for this video. And this is pages, for example. And as you can see on pages, I have exactly the same. If you want, we can review it just in live. You will see. Okay, check it out. I will go to Git Bash, and here I'm going to go cd c sam htdocs ls cd Jonas Krenkel. And now what I'm going to do is to make a, as I told you, this video is not going to take more than 5 minutes. So I'm going to take one of my earphones that is out of charge. And let's go to the pages for you to understand. You see, for example, here the login. Sadly, it's not exactly the same, but as I told you, this is better because I use the MVC pattern with the template pattern. What is template pattern? When I say template pattern, is that I try to divide every page not as page itself, but also as page with a template, which is something that lately is very useful. Let's say that you want, for example, the login. You remember the login? The login, a template that is, uh, let's say, from another country, for example, very different from the one that is on the index. But it doesn't mean that they are not compatible, and that's what I try to make. I try to divide them, but at the same time, I try to mix them in a healthy way. How I do so? Well, I maintain, which is the CSS the CSS framework, same CSS framework, and same scripting. And I put the header and the footer, I try to put them on the includes folder. If you remember, we have here model, what is that? Yes, you can see footer. Here we have a footer, we have a header, and we have the menu. And all these pieces are divided for us to, when we put them together, then we have the same page, even though it has maybe another template to show certain things. And that is like an advantage that makes our code faster, more secure, and easier to configure because you just copy and paste the template side that you want from the other side. Let's say it could be even from another page. You copy and paste, and poof, it just shows it. And if you have one error, you just fix it. It could be, for example, that you need to fix something on the with another thing or something like that, but nothing very big or difficult to manage. So last thing is that you see, for example, the menu. Here on the models, this menu has the HTML because it is the like one of the parts that I told you that I divide. Menu, also the header. You can see here the header is here, and in the header, what I have is the logo. I have the nav bar, which is the navigation. And also, when I say that I divide the page in templates, it's truly on templates. But also, I use pages. When I say pages, it's just to control the template. I know that it is a template. Why I say template? Because when you have a template, the template can be, for example, to data tables, can be to login, can be to a register, can be to many things. I mean, can be for sending files, sending emails, uh, a sales system, um, I don't know, an e-commerce or a catalog, of products or one product showing case, a lot of things. And that's one template and also one page. And sometimes one template can include multiple pages. For example, a catalog can include a catalog for let's say sneakers, catalog for shoes, catalog for uh, t-shirts, and each one of them can have a different page, or they can uh, be on one similar page. I know that some of you, which are kind of advanced, understood very well. And that's amazing. If you understood, I congratulate you. If you didn't understand, it means that maybe you have to, I don't know, maybe review the PHP knowledge that you have, but it's not that difficult, okay? And as you can see here, this is an example: template to pages, template to login, and template. This is a general template. The general template, I am trying to make it. By the way, this general template is going to be like a linked template with the other templates in the way that what I do on the main template, that is, for example, on the server side, also will be done on the other templates. But that is something that is going to be in the future. But I know that some of you are going to understand the logic behind this. This is a very complex logic, but at the same time is very tiny. When I say tiny, is very well structured, and that can fit easily if you have enough knowledge. And I like things when they are simple. I mean, I'm not saying that I don't like, for example, things when they are complex. I like them when they are complex. Actually, I love things when they are complex. But uh, I like to go for the approach simple, and then from the simplicity to go to the complexity. And that's the truth way of approaching the things. There are people that do not understand that, and they are always struggling because of that. They're always trying to go from the middle, in the middle, and they are just chucking and chucking. That's not the way. The way is easy, simple, and then you go and increase in complexity. That's the way. And here you can see, for example, that he has, let's see, for example, he has pages with mixed code, just like I have, but I don't like much to mix PHP code on the pages. And let's see, he has, look, this is one controller, and I have also controllers. Let me show it to you. Here, for example, login controller, this is a controller, and he has it just similar to mine. The difference is just that I have it just like not with many functionalities by the moment, but by the moment it is doing exactly what I want. And what it is? Well, to go to the template. The flow is the following. It goes from the model to the control, and from the control to the template, and from the template to the pages, and finally the pages is called by an index page. What is the index page? It could be, for example, a login, it could be a catalog PHP, it could be a login PHP, it could be whatever. But the thing is that the index page is calling all the other things that I have just said in the same order that I have just said. The order can be kind of alterated, but at the end, the purpose, you have to always remain in the same line, which is the the reutilization, and in Spanish is also said in the same way. Is the reutilization or recycling cycle in a healthy way. If you get that, you have the MVC controller and remember controller pattern. And remember, you don't have to be a perfect developer. Remember what my friend, which was a developer, used to say. He used to say to me, "There's no code that is perfect." But I will tell you one secret, and is that how can I say it? If you are patient and you understand the value of theory and the value of waiting sometimes and the value of certain things that I can teach you right now, but if you understand the value of some things, you will understand that perfection is possible. But uh, the goal at the end is not trying to, for example, to say, oh, I made it perfect. No, 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 no. You never to say that you did it perfect, because could come someone else and say, oh, but this is an error, this is an error. So just do it for you, and also do it for others to learn from you. If you learn to do that, to always move in that direction, that's the healthy way of doing it. But there are people that are trying to seek for their own glory, and Jesus Christ of Nazareth said that that's not honest, and that's true. That's true. Well, I will leave you here. I hope that this video was helpful for you, and remember that Jesus Christ of Nazareth loves you as anyone else in the world.